Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab, and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Hawaii health officials reported 95 new coronavirus infections today, bringing the state's total since the start of the pandemic to 30,228 cases. No new coronavirus-related fatalities were reported today, so the state's death toll remains at 467. Today's new infection cases include 54 on Oahu, 23 on Maui, 14 on the Big Island, and 4 Hawaii residents diagnosed outside the state. Oahu's 7-day average daily case count today was 59, and the average daily case count metric is used to determine Honolulu's pandemic restrictions. Because of the rising daily case count, Oahu is now in the range that would trigger a move to stricter Tier 2 restrictions under the city's 4-tier system. Governor David Ige said today that he is very concerned that Hawaii's daily coronavirus infection rate is heading in the wrong direction. Speaking on the Star-Advertiser's Spotlight Hawaii livestream show, Ige said Oahu will definitely reach the threshold for moving to Tier 2 of Honolulu's pandemic restrictions on Wednesday. However, the governor stopped short of saying that Oahu will actually make the move to the more restrictive Tier 2. Ige said he has been having frequent discussions with Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi and state health officials on what comes next. He said Hawaii's lower hospitalization and death rates are being considered as Blangiardi reassesses the city's next move. Blangiardi, meanwhile, said he is dead set against rolling back to Tier 2, but that he will consider modifications to the current Tier 3. Maui police say a 40-year-old man who was speeding on wet roads in Kula died Sunday after crashing his motorcycle. The man has been identified as Shane Smith Shoemaker of Kula. Police said Smith Shoemaker crashed just after 5 p.m. on Haleakala Highway, nearly a mile north of Lower Kimo Drive. Smith Shoemaker was riding a 2012 Kawasaki Ninja motorcycle north on the highway when he crossed the center lane into the southbound lanes. He lost control of the motorcycle, hit a guardrail, and was thrown from the bike. Smith Shoemaker was pronounced dead at the scene. Honolulu police are looking for 2 male suspects in connection with a home robbery in Ainahaina Saturday morning. Police said a 55-year-old resident arrived at his Maunawea Street home just after 8 a.m. and confronted 2 suspects wearing black hoodies inside the residence. The suspects and the resident got into a physical altercation, and the suspects fled on foot with belongings taken from the home. The victim sustained an injury to his face in the assault. Police said the residents of the home did not know the suspects. Finally, the University of Hawaii football team has postponed Tuesday's practice and will pause program activities because of COVID-19 protocols. UH officials announced the move this morning and said the break stems from a contact tracing situation. School officials said all team meetings will be virtual and practices will be postponed for several days. The Rainbow Warriors will undergo their usual weekly testing for the coronavirus on Tuesday. The team is expected to make up any missed practices. UH began spring training on March 25th, and the schedule calls for practices on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays each week until April 23rd. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.